let's put this to a discussion. We have Mr. Jawahar Sarkar as well as Mr. PKD Nambiar with us. Thank you very much for joining us. Okay, PKD Nambiar.
Well,
how would you respond?
Well, Sanket, it is. I also run a creative or an advertising agency wherein we do such kind of a job quite often. I'll tell you, one is that, yes, Mr. Sir, you yourself has explained that when you put up things in an emblem or in any kind of structure in a larger perspective, that the detailing will come. And this is a magnificent, very big structure. That is the technical part. Of course, each and every detailing will be exposed in a big way. Second part of this is very clear. The photograph, such a big structure, and the photograph which all the so-called liberals are portraying is that it is being changed to an aggressive mode and etc. is actually coming from a photograph which is taken from the bottom of the structure. And Prime Minister is, of course, needless to say, it's much smaller when it comes to that the structure. So I think it's just creating a story from nowhere, which does not have any sense. Third is that, most importantly, the Parliament building, this is on the top of the Parliament building. So you will have to think from the point of view of an aerial view. You will be looking at from a far distance. It's a symbol which is a part of the parliamentary building. So there is no change in the emblem or the national emblem. And most importantly, lion is supposed to be fierce. Without teeth, there is no lion. So the grandness of a lion comes when it looks fierce, and if you are not feeling that the strong feeling in the national emblem.
No, but then here there are two things. Number one, is this a distortion or an evolution of the lion? Either the argument can be that it is exactly the same way it is, or the argument can be, no, we are supposed to make it look fierce. At this moment, Mr. Nambiar, it appears you are trying to say both these things.
No, if it is, see, I'll tell you, technically the government, both the minister and as well as the people who have built it, they have already clarified it very clearly as far as the technical side is concerned. Secondly, if you have an emblem, I'm now telling you the technical aspect of it. If you have a creature or a living being as a part of your emblem in any kind of a brand, or for that matter even many countries in the UAE and many countries do have birds, or they all can have different modes and time to time. So that is the purpose of having the living being as a part of your emblem in any company.
No, so
any
the emblem can change, so even if it is there, many modes. Well,
even if it is there, it is not a problem.
I don't remember seeing or reading any such explanation as far as the provisions of of our national emblem is concerned. Because the way we know the national emblem, you can't imagine the emblem in various forms.
You're taking me wrong. I am saying that generally there is a code of conduct for a national emblem, and the national emblem code of conduct, which is very well established, that has been clearly taken even when this.
So you're saying that those parameters are followed.
But now coming to the second part of it, what I am saying is that if any character which is a part of a national emblem, or for that matter, any country's identity or an individual or a company's identity can have a little bit of a versions, it is supposed to be. And the most important thing is people are what a question of consultation.
I'm running out of time.
See, Sanket, if you really recall, from the very idea of the Central Vista and the new parliamentary building which was proposed, then onwards what we have been seeing is an obstruction statement from the opposition one after another. Now they have come up with, when the parliament building is almost in the final stage, they are not even able to digest the very fact that Modi government has been able to build a new parliament which was supposed to be done at least 50 years back. So we are still in a colonial building. Rather than appreciating the fact that government has taken a strong stand and built a new parliament.
So you're saying this is an extension of the opposition to the central
I have seen almost every part of the 3D views of almost everything. Even Jawahar Sarkar will have a new desk when you go in the parliament. You will have a screen at least to portray. Be proud that your government is creating something new. And if you have seen it, the 3D views, Mr. Sarkar,
You are being unkind to your new chair and table.
Yes, I can see that.
You will have a new office. You will
So,
have a
colonial office.
and Sanket,
one question, Mr.
there is a new media center, very media center is also part of the parliament. I think appreciate
One
it.
question.
Don't just look at this micro level just for the purpose of criticism. Don't criticize.
No.
As far as this structure is concerned, it is a three. You will have to.
One more, Mr. Nambiar. Now you've spoken. Let's listen.
My saying submission to Mr. Nambiar is that if working from colonial to colonial buildings is anti-national or something close to it, why does the Rashtrapati function from that building? Why does the Prime Minister and the Home Minister function from colonial buildings?
Sir, you have again, this is a standard practice, sir. So what I was telling is that in your existing, I think you go to the Parliament building much more often than me or Sanket. And we all know that the kind of condition of this parliament. And secondly, your parliament needs to have a delimitation, sir. How many, the 1.4 billion people, when was the last time you have done a delimitation? Today, and every MP, you may be an average MP is having two.
Okay, running out of time, but Jawahar Sarkar and PKD Nambiar, many thanks for joining us for different perspectives.